I am so excited for this update, and I don't even know why. It's finally happened, Cat Gang. Tower Defense Simulator has gotten the Militant update. I will be referring to this update as the Militant update because, as you can see here on this new thumbnail, they have the Militant yelling at a crying scout. Look at this scout crying. He's so scared from all the zombies coming. He's got his gun on the ground. He dropped it. He's covered his head. He's like, oh, well, mommy, please come and save me. This image is actually so cool. I went ahead and opened it up in Photoshop so we could take a closer look at it. So this is the remake of the wrecked Battlefield map. You can tell because it has a cool looking portal here. I'm gonna go ahead and analyze this. As I already pointed out, the scout is over here crying like a big baby. This is freaking hilarious. The Militant must be like, I don't know, the sergeant or something. And he's yelling at the scout, pick up your gun and fire. And this has got to be because the Militant got a rework, right? The Militant is the main focus of this update. Thus, Militant update. Over here, you can see the soldier fighting. That's not unusual. What is unusual is this cool graphic beneath him. This is the new graphic that happens with the commander uses his call to arms buff. You can also see like the little crystals or whatever these are going up in the air. Let's go ahead and hop over to the TDS Discord and see what they're saying in there. One piece of news I want to let you guys know, this might be fixed by the time my video uploads, but the DJ is currently broken, and that's why the Game Pass isn't working. There's gonna be a hotfix push for that soon. But other than that, there's no other news in the Discord, so let's go ahead and hop over to the game and see what's different. The first thing I see when I load into a lobby is that they have this news feed right here with all of the info that I let you guys know yesterday. So I'm not gonna go back through everything. Oh my god. Do you guys hear what's playing in the lobby now? That means we are officially in the spring 2022 lobby here in Tower Defense Simulator. And the original Tower Defense Sim lobby music is playing in here. This is exactly the lobby music that was playing when I started playing the game. And that's what I mean by original. I don't mean original as in the very first lobby music the game ever had. I just mean it's original for me. Now, there aren't a ton of changes with the update that they pushed today. All that really came in today were the bug fixes, the 4 new maps, the entity system, which doesn't change anything right now, and the Militant rework. So I'm just going to be equipping the Militant and going into one of these new maps and seeing exactly how OP it is. Let's go ahead and check out the remade Grass Isle map. Wow, looking freaking sick. Check out the arrows. I love this. They go all the way down the path. And they actually change from green to yellow to red. My mind is blown. All right, give me a second here to save up some money so I can start placing some militants. Check out these effects whenever enemies die now. They literally used to just disappeared. Oh my gosh, look how they're like staggered. They're not in a line. Okay, I take it back. I completely understand now why everybody's so excited about this update. I feel like there's a lot of cool, really tiny changes. Like, this didn't bring a new game mode. It didn't bring an event. It didn't bring a new tower. But we're getting all kinds of tiny little changes that are just going to make the game more interesting overall, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and place a Militant a little bit further down the path right here. And I think the placement cost went up, right? Wasn't it $750? Because now it's $800. And there she goes, firing without reloading. That's what I wanted to see. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Just shooting her gun, not reloading for even 1 second. Go, Militant, go, 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 go. I can officially say the Militant is doing way more work than it was before. Now I have enough money to upgrade it to max level, so let's do that and see how well it performs. This is really clean looking. Whoa, does that gun have a drum magazine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. And look at her range. She's standing way back here, and she's able to shoot enemies as soon as they spawn. With these upgrade prices, I think the Militant's gonna make a really good mid-game tower. You're gonna be able to place it early game. 800 is a little pricey, and the upgrades are a little pricey, but that's why I think it'll be a good mid-game tower. Like, we're getting into wave 23 right now. You're gonna have enough money to be able to start maxing them out, and that's when they're really gonna shine with their increased damage. I'm realizing that there might be one downside with the Militant. It's really loud when it shoots. Way louder than any of the other towers. Holy smokes, did you just see them melting that shadow boss? That shadow boss was at full health right here, 750, and by the time I got over here, it was already down to like 250. I didn't even have this Militant at max level either. All right, I'm gonna throw down another simp tower to help him out. Yo, there it is. Yes, let's go. Look at that effect. This is so much cleaner than the old Call to Arms effect. All right, I'm not seeing any kind of cooldown buff effect. That's really what I wanted, was some kind of little subtle visual change that would happen until the countdown timer got back down to 0. Just letting me know that the tower wasn't ready to be used again. But that's okay, because this looks awesome right here. Check this out again. It's got a very minimalist feel, you know what I mean? Like the little icon on the ground is just a few little lines with breaks between them. And then the whole tower isn't covered in electricity like it was before. Yeah, I think that's much better. It doesn't take up so much of the screen. It's not so confusing. Okay, great. The DJ has his fire rate buffed. You go ahead and get him, DJ. Oh, the farms got him too. The farms get their fire rate buff. Farm OP. Let's see if these militants can take down the tank. All right, that's cool. I got everything I wanted out of this game. I got to see how the militant performed. I also got to see what the commander call to arms ability looked like. Now I want to hop back in. I want to play on Crystal Cave if that's available. Yo, Wrecked Battlefield is a regular map. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be checking this out. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your first look at the reworked Wrecked Battlefield map that is now not just a hardcore map, but a regular map as well. Let me see, where can I place ground towers here? Okay, I can place them up here on this ledge. Can I place them down here in the trenches? I sure can. Look at that. That is a ton of placement space. You can place them right next to the path or up here as well. No, you can't place them up here, though. Turns out farm is not a cliff tower. That's very disappointing. Oh, you know, one thing I didn't check last game was whether or not the towers are actually looking at the enemies. We're not really going to be able to tell with this setup since all of the enemies in the towers are on the same level. So let me go ahead and place a militant up here on this cliff and see if it looks down. Yep, sure enough, look at that. That is so weird looking. You know, I don't think there were too many examples of times when towers could be placed up high like this. Pretty much in all the maps, the towers are placed at the same level as the enemies. This portal is so sick looking. Guys, put a 1 in chat if you think every TDS map entrance should have a portal like this. That's way better than the dark abyss that they usually come out of. One of the bugs that was fixed was Roblox avatars blocking tower placements. All right, yeah, so it would have blocked me before from placing it right there where he's standing, but it looks like they did get that fixed, which is amazing. This is a really fun map. It's got a really long turn here, which allows you to place some high damage, long range towers up here and just shred as they turn all the way around over here. And then you can do the same thing here and then even technically back here. And look at this. There's no more room left up top, so I can actually just place this accelerator back here and it's going to shoot through the ground. Hold up, do the accelerators actually look down too? Yeah, they do. Watch this, guys. Look at them. Looking down at the enemies. What are they shooting? Oh, they are shooting the torso. I bet that's what they're looking at. I thought they were going to look at the heads, but they're going to look right center mass right in the middle of them. All right, boomers, where are you at? It's time to start booming. Boom all over my towers. Look, they're stunned. They did get stunned. The boomer is booming again and booming. He's blah, 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 blah. I should be way less excited about that. Yep, here's another boom because see all these towers stop shooting. All right, I just got to say that these changes have made the game 100 times better. Go ahead and bring out the Fallen King just so I can see what the towers look like when they're looking up at him. All right, are we going to get stunned because we're up here on the cliff? We got stunned. Okay, who's going to look up at the Fallen King? Who's going to be the first one? Let me see it. Yes, they're doing it. They're looking up in the air. They got frozen looking up into the air because a boomer boomed on them. And there you have it. The accelerator is breaking its neck to look up at the Fallen King. All right, can we get the stun abuse taken out of the game? This is really cool because when the Fallen King is like right next to them, they're looking straight up. But as it moves further away, the angle changes so they actually look more flat. That is really, really nice. Whoa, Sacred Mountains is insane, huh? All right, let's see how it does against a paintballer. Wow, just wow. Now this is a really beautiful map. Let me go ahead and throw down a super OP bunny paintballer over here. We are an awesome team. We're rocking the sniper and the paintballer. Okay, not bad. Paintballer's actually doing pretty good. Did they buff the paintballer? Somebody needs to check and let me know if they buffed the paintballer, please. Oh, wait. I know why paintballer's doing so well. It's because it does splash damage. So even though it only has 2 damage per shot, it's doing damage to multiple enemies with each shot. That is actually very useful. This is an awesome change change that they've made. I mentioned it in a game earlier, but if you look at the enemies real closely, you'll see that they're no longer in a line. And this reminds me of the solar eclipse event where the enemies were in like 3 different lines. This is really technically one path, and it looks like they're just randomly picking a certain part of it to walk out on. You know what I mean? See how they're staggered there? That is just a beautiful little, just a little tiny visual change to the game that makes it much more interesting. Or maybe you don't care. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments below what you guys think about this right here. Okay, this must be the entity system. Now I see. That's what they mean by the entity system. This is how they're going to get like 3,000 enemies on the board at one time, right? They're going to have them stand next to one another so they're staggered. They're not going to have them line up front to back. This allows them to really group up much more easily. That is actually amazing for towers like the paintballer that do splash damage. So the mortar's really going to benefit from that. The rocketeer's really going to benefit from that because it's going to be much easier to hit enemies when they're in a big group. I doubt it's going to matter here, but I want to change the targeting on my paintballer to random. There we go. I'm definitely going to have to do a challenge where I set all my towers to random and see if I win or lose. Paintballer absolutely annihilating everybody. The paintballer's looking through the ground. Why is it angled down? Look at him looking straight down. What is happening? It looks like it's shooting at the enemy's feet. I would say that my final assessment of the paintballer is that it's actually much better than I thought it was. I don't think they even buffed it. I think they just changed the animations, right? Okay, let's try to clear that stun again. Yep, there it goes. Instantly they get stunned by a different boomer, but the medic did clear it, all right? That's what matters. All right, here we go. This is a good example right here. Let me do it real quick. Boom, all of them cleared. What an idiot. He's literally just stunning one accelerator, and he didn't even do that right. No way! No way! She didn't get stunned. No way. Was that an accident? Bro, I think she's actually stun immune now. Yes, everybody looks straight up at the Fallen King. And we lost. Finally got in the Crystal Cave. Ooh, wow. Look how pretty. And OG. This is an OG map, by the way. Now, the only problem I have here is that I completely forgot to change my loadout from the last game. So it looks like Paintballer is going to be carrying once again. And that pretty much does it for this video, guys. I just wanted to show y'all some of the new maps, the Militant, the fact that the boomer is now stunning, the fact that the medic apparently doesn't get stunned and can clear stuns, which is exactly what I've been wanting for her ever since I started playing the game. That makes her super, super useful. So I would highly recommend at least one person in your crew starts using the medic just because she can't get stunned and she can clear all those stuns from the Fallen King or the Templar immediately. That's going to be super useful. So if I missed anything you guys think I should have brought up in this video, go ahead and put that down in the comments below. I also need to get my butt over to Crossroads and retry the 90 Militants versus the Fallen King video ASAP. So I'm going to head out to do that right after I beat the Fat Fallen King in this game. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit the subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. Oh my god, my face. I look like a caveman with a giant chin. Alright, Cat Gang, I will see y'all later. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Don't forget to use star code Harry when you buy Robux or Premium.